Welcome everyone to WLTV. We are a group of young filmmakers from West Lothian and this is our show. Enjoy. Over to Callum.
Coming up tonight, we've got some footage from the amazing day we had at the Scottish Youth Film Festival. Then we've got some amazing interviews from famous director Douglas McKinnon. You may know him from Good Omens, Sherlock, and even Doctor Who. And then lastly, we've got some short films that we made over the summer. We hope you enjoy.
It's been a fun and busy packed day at the Scottish Youth Film Festival. We've had multiple workshops featuring writing, sound, acting, animation, costume design, and we're lucky to get them to grab them for an interview.
Amazing. So, over to what we got up to today.
Who are you here with today?
I'm here with Madra Media, the filmmaking group from Shetland. Our Emma Coots has a film in one of the categories. I can't remember which one.
Oh well. So obviously here at the Film Foundation, is there anything that you've learned from all the directors, the actors, the lighting professionals and everything?
I got here 5 minutes ago.
Hi, what is your name and what are you doing here today?
My name is Hannah McLeish and I'm helping be assistant for the film festival.
Wow, brilliant. What do you hope to do in your career?
I hope to do media and communications and journalism.
What is your name and what are you hoping to do?
My name's Nina. I'm an assistant, but I'm also kind of here. I'll be floating around. I'm also helping our costume workshop person, Vivian. So I'm really excited about that.
We've come from the boat this morning and then on the train through Edinburgh to here. So Emma's just gone into the directing workshop and I'm sure she's learning a lot.
Yeah, definitely. You'll learn eventually.
Yes.
How are you enjoying the festival today?
I love it. I think it's great and amazing and fabulous and incredible.
Wow, that's a lot of I was going to say superlatives. How do you say that word? That's a lot of adjectives, great adjectives.
Thanks.
Do you take higher English?
Oh yeah, I do. Advanced higher.
Oh, wow. What are you doing here today?
I'm Leanna McFarlane.
I'm Victoria Krylova.
I'm Connor Greenan.
And we're all assistants
Yeah.
for the Scottish Film Festival.
Sounds brilliant. And how is it going today? Working hard or hardly working?
Working hard.
And hardly working.
It's going brilliantly. I'm really enjoying it.
So obviously, is there anything like that you've studied to get through to like your career? Or is there anything like you'd give advice about anything like to start with, like for the young people like us?
Yeah, I studied TV and film in Edinburgh. The main thing is just making things you want to make, and then if you have to make it under somebody says you have to make a Western, you can still make a Western your way. Yeah. There's always a unique way to do it, and as long as you're doing it from you, then it'll be great, probably.
Yeah, exactly. That's great. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and the last question is, have you had any Gregs today?
No. Because someone's eaten it all.
Jake Mooney. We're looking at you, Jake. We're looking at you. Stop eating the Gregs.
Sure is right. We have had a lot of fun today at the festival. We even had a very interesting interview with Davy Stein from Industrial Lighting and Magic, a company that worked on the VFX of a Star Wars, Harry Potter, and the upcoming Wicked film, and so much more. And we even got the choice to ask her questions about what it's like to work in VFX.
Hi! Give a wave. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I'm Davy Stein. I'm a VFX trainer at Industrial Light and Magic.
Oh, I've just finished my talk. I work at Industrial Light and Magic, a visual effects company in London, and I'm a trainer. So I'm training artists within our proprietary tool. So yeah, I just finished my talk really talking about all the different career roles within the company. So. Oh, I think try everything. There's so many different roles, there's so many different aspects, and especially if somebody's considering going to university for that, and pursuing that, try it first. Try a bit of, 3D software, try a bit of 2D software on low-end computers. That's very doable. See if you like it, because it is quite a specific role. Go to a lot of movies, watch a lot of episodics, really get into the breakdowns and see if that's really something you're interested in, and have a go at yourself. Take your smartphone, take anything, doesn't matter what it is, and film something with your friends. Take short, like 30 seconds, something that's really doable. Make a story, bring that to life, and that you'll kind of see from there what's involved and see if it's something you want to pursue further.
That was great. Thank you so much, Ruby and Daisy. Now we have a film where we explore a local area and expand our knowledge from where we're from. This is West Lothian.
Well, hello people of Scotland. We'd like to welcome you to Livingston Skate Park. Opened in 1981, the vast number of famous faces you won't believe have appeared here, such as the all-famous Tony Hawk. So who are we here with today?
My name's Lewis Johnston.
Lewis Johnston, nice to meet you. So tell me, obviously you're on a bike at the moment, what got you into biking?
Yeah, just the freedom of being outside and just getting creative, like there's no rules at the skate park, you can basically do whatever you want down here.
Sounds fun. And tell me, what is your favourite skate park, or what is the best part about Livy Skate Park?
Yeah, like this place is the best in Scotland, and yeah, I ride everything, but like people have their own favourite bits down here, but I ride it all.
That's great. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So as we've just established, the hobby can be quite the challenge. So I'm going to show that off, that it's really not that hard. I think I'm ready for the skate park. Wait, you're filming? No, get this off filming, get this. So that was Livy Skate Park for yous. And from WLTV, I hope you have a wonderful day.
I'm getting paid, right?
Our project, West Lothian TV, began in the summer. We've spent the past 4 months putting together this show. Well, shooting our skits was fun, and it was full of laughs and blockages, like when we got kicked out of the centre when filming our Slice of Scotland skit. For me, West Lothian TV has been such a great opportunity to build knowledge, explore the world of film, and meet some really amazing people. We couldn't have done it without our amazing teachers, Scott, Dave, and Heather, that managed it all. So, yeah. Now I'm going to follow up a little bit more into the depth of West Lothian TV with some of our fellow filmmakers, Nicholas and Daria. Sorry, Ambra. So, my first question for you is what was your favourite skit that we did?
Me first, or
Yeah, and you go.
Okay. My favourite skit. Honestly, out of all of them, it might, probably the Braveheart one. The one that was inspired by Braveheart.
Yeah.
That was like, I don't know. It was kind of just the style of it, and it was the way that it integrated Scotland like as a central theme. It fit for the fact that, it's about West Lothian. West Lothian's in Scotland, that kind of... It was just the way it fit the theme, and also it was just really fun to film.
Yeah, it was so fun to film. It was really good. Perfect. And Ambra, what about you?
For me, it was the Breakfast Club skit, Don't You Forget About Me. I feel like there was a lot of laughter. I enjoyed working with everyone. Definitely the part with Scott and the Scooby-Doo scene with the doors. It was hilarious, and I would love to watch it as much times as I can. And yeah, I just love working behind the scenes in it, and yeah, it's one of my favourite skits here.
I think something really fun about the skits is not all of them made it to the final cut, but it definitely perfected the ones we had to do. Like our first ever skit we made on our first tutorial was an abomination, but you have to do the hard ones to get to the good ones. So kind of following up from that, what's your most memorable moment for West Lothian TV? I would say mine was clambering up Deckman Hill in the blazing hot sun, and like I didn't even know how many of us were actually going to make it to the top. So what's your favourite, most memorable moment?
Probably clambering down Deckman Hill. Right? In both the way that I had taken a horrible fall and was on the verge of death, slightly exaggerated, and had to be rescued by Callum and Isabella. That was, it really built some more character to the moment, and
yeah, I think it thickened your skin, definitely. Yeah. What was your most memorable moment?
For me is when in the mockumentary This Is West Lothian, where I got casted as a stunt double for Jake's character. Yeah, for me it was quite terrifying going down that ramp. I mean, it didn't look as big from my point of view, but it was quite steep. But from confidence, I managed to get down it without a scratch, surprisingly. But yeah, it was also really funny from the height comparison between me and Jake. The height was there, so you can just tell who was who.
Listen, those things get cleaner with time. But as well, obviously we've had like so much fun and so many laughs. But I'm also thinking about what valuable skills we have gained from West Lothian TV, because for me, it was such a unique experience where we got to build on skills that I didn't think I'd get to build on at this age, especially with the amount of equipment and stuff we get, cameras, we're so lucky in that sense. So yeah, what's a valuable skill that you've gained from this project?
I mean, skill-wise, everything. Like, I've improved drastically in like every aspect of film production, especially my understanding of film production. I mean, before WLTV, like, I had worked on a previous SIF project with my iScope, but like even then, like this like was a real proper film group, right, from the ground up, like, and as a whole, like without going into like uber detail, I think this was a pinnacle moment in my film career, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think that's one of the things as well. You're working with people that are also so passionate, and sometimes that does lead to arguments breaking out mid-shooting and stuff, but to work with people with passion is so great.
Yeah, for me, I also got involved in the SIF project I've done at school with Nicholas, and yeah, you get to see just how different it is from see something from the screen and behind the scenes. The process is so long, but it's so worth it at the same time. Like, I enjoyed every bit of it, even though the stressful times. I loved like learning about like machines, gadgets, and how you produce stuff. It was really useful to me and in the future. And one of my favourites, like, thing that I've learned is how to adapt to people. Like, I've really enjoyed working with people that have the same interests as me, and made some friends along the way that I'll never forget. And yeah, I feel like if you work with people that you don't like, it's not going to be as fun as it was with me with WLTV.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you. That's all my questions. I've really enjoyed exploring West Lothian TV in some depth. I think we've got Callum up next.
As a reward for that, aren't you lucky you get to see what I consider my child, it's my baby. And this is a short film that we had a fantastic time making. I had a fantastic time directing. So if you've skived a lot of school, of course we haven't, like, just if you guys have, you'll absolutely love it. Or if you watched a lot of 80s coming of age movies, again, you'll probably like it. This is Don't You Forget About Me.
Right, listen, there is no way I'm sitting through double chemistry. Let's just skive. Erin, we can take your car and we could just go to the centre.
I mean, I'm not sure if it's worth the hassle. You know they're strict here.
What do you lot have then? Can't be worse than double chemistry.
Oh, Erin, take a look at this. We've got double maths. Can we please just skive and take your car?
Yeah, please, Erin.
Nope, no way. We're not taking my car. You know they check the car parks and everything. It's so strict.
So you bunch of geniuses, what's your plans now? Mr. Jens will be here in 5 minutes once our teachers report a Skyvan.
Will you please just calm down? Enough of the bloody hysterics. We'll chill here for 10 minutes and find you need to be out. It's fine.
And if push comes to shove, we'll just hide here. Because no one comes in unless it's in assembly.
Aaron? Is Aaron here? Ethan? Ethan?
Yeah.
Olivia? Is Olivia here?
Okay, I think she's Skyping.
Okay, so now the teachers know. I think it's time we get to the car.
Great idea. However did you come up with that?
What was that for? I'm just saying we need to get out of here. I don't need you and your stinky attitude.
Will you just shut up and stop bickering?
Indeed.
Welcome back. That was Don't You Forget About Me. I really hope you enjoyed it. And I can't sing the rest of that song for legal reasons, but on set we had a great time filming it, and I'm pretty sure Callum was on a power trip the entire time. We've got no time, you go there, but it was lots of fun. It was lots of fun. And lovely editing, by the way. I wonder who'd done that. And now I'm just going to pass you off to Ruby.
Thank you, Isabella. So last night, a lot of us attended the 19 to 26 Scottish Youth Film Festival, and it was amazing. We had a great time. We saw some fantastic films, and we networked with some super cool people. So those films were getting awards, and the categories were live action, animation, and documentary. And the winners were, for live action, it was Subject 73, fantastic film. For animation, it was Second Time Around, and for documentary, it was Pits. And there was an overall winner of Subject 73, so that just totally blew it out the box. And we also got the opportunity to have a in conversation with award-winning director Douglas McKinnon. Wow! So I'm going to pass you over to Jake, who's going to tell us some more about that.
Thank you, Ruby. Now, following on from yesterday's festival on Friday, we were in fact given a special chance to have a special interview with the BAFTA-nominated and Emmy winner Douglas McKinnon, who's mostly known for his directing in Good Omens and Doctor Who. And this here is what we got up to.
Today we're here with Douglas McKinnon to talk about directing and what he's doing here at the film festival. So obviously filmmaking is a competitive business, so I was just wondering what you do to keep your head in the game and how you keep motivated.
Well, one of the things that's wonderful about making films and making television is that every day is a new day. So you can do situations and scenes that you might think you've done before. Like, for instance, if you do lots of police shows, there's always an interview room scene, right? But every interview room scene is different because the crime is different. So the story is different. So it's the storytelling that keeps me going, and it's the storytelling that intrigues me, and it's what I seek out. I mean, my problem is not keeping motivated, it's switching off is the problem, and stopping. Because everything seems to me to be a story, like this situation that we're in now feels like a story happening to me, with a beginning, middle and end, and so I'm trying to work out what the different characters in the room are like and what their motivations are, and so you're living in a story all the time as a filmmaker, and that's one of the great things about it.
So as a young person, or even in your early adult life, obviously as a director you watch a lot of film and TV, so is there a particular film or even a director that inspired you yourself to become one?
Steven Spielberg, E.T. is the biggest film that sort of changed my life. I first saw it when it came out, I'm that old, and when I saw it in Glasgow on a Thursday night, and this was even in the days before we had videos, so you wouldn't be able to see it again apart from in the cinema. So I went back the following day and watched it 4 times the following day, and then the following day another 4 times, and the following day another 4 times. So I watched it, whatever that is, 13 times in a row, over like a 3-4 day period. And I think what I was doing was I was not only figuring out why I liked it, but figuring out how he did it, or trying to figure out how he did it, how him and, as I now know, directors work with huge teams, how they did it, and how that story was told, and why it affected me so much. And I sort of unpicked a lot of things that are to do with mythologies, and I think that's something that's I keep on coming back to, is mythologies. And E.T., if you look at it in a particular way, you could say it's actually reflects on the Christian mythology, because things that happen to E.T. are very similar to happen to a character called Jesus Christ. So the death and the resurrection and the hands that can heal and all that stuff. So you're kind of somebody literally from another planet in this case. So it was just very intriguing to me to work that out. And so E.T. would be the film I'd point at as being a huge influence.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for coming.
Welcome back. That was Douglas McKinnon, and I really hoped you enjoyed it, because I certainly enjoyed it when we were interviewing him. It was really interesting to speak, to speak to someone that has so much experience in the industry, and just kind of seeing where he grew up. It's kind of just proves that anyone can do anything, if you put your mind to it. He grew up on just a small island, so it's amazing to see where he is now. And we have something special for you guys next. We have a short film we made called Slice of Scotland. It's a little silly, it's a little goofy. Don't take it too seriously. It's kind of what other people may think of Scottish people. But yeah, very eventful day on set. Hope you enjoy.
To the mystic town of Bluesden. It's beaten paths forward by our ancestors, and where the sun shines only twice a year.
You shut your hole, you. This wee town is full of nothing but Peely Valley gingers.
What's your ban? We must gain this land for the free people of Scotland.
You shut your hole.
Freedom!
It's over. The passion for the heated pool. The English! They took the castle of enjoyment and fun, and all that's left is rubble. It's all gone.
We remember our forgotten friends, family, brothers and sisters.
Here, think I smell haggis.
Seems we've stumbled upon some sort of market.
Yeah. Mind you, I'm quite thirsty.
I don't know about yous, but I could go for a whiskey.
Absolutely. We'll be able to gain our freedom with the power of this orange potion.
For Scotland!
Algebra!
The folk of our land stand tall. Years of war have left us unchanged, standing stalwart in our boots. My name is Hamish. My people, the Scots, united by bravery and are led by the brave, and lie by his grave. From haggis to deep-fried Mars bars, from the valleys of Armadale to the vast fields of Broxburn, and from the great preceptory to Fickin, that our brave Wallace communed with our macaroni fries from Asda. My name is Hamish of Scotland. My people are no stranger to war. My ancestors, their wisdom priceless. My name is Hamish. Scots are really great. Some may think my perspective is skewed, tinted by the love for my nation, and that is much too true. But lie to none I do, for my people are Scots. Would you read? My name is Hamish, and I am a Scot.
Well, that certainly is a slice of Scotland. Many mixed emotions in that skit, can I say? It was actually my first time watching the final cut, and that end scene is perfection. Watching it all come together is brilliant. But that is us for today. So thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in and taking the time to watch what we've made over the past 4 months. And thank you to Sif, again, for giving this opportunity. I could go on and say thank yous forever, but I don't think that's what anyone wants to hear. But yeah, and that's it. Thank you for watching. That's a wrap.